Welcome back to the channel. This is the second attempt at this video because I had an update to my recording software and uh, both the audio from the game and my audio was muted. So I'm going to try to do this again. Today's daily challenge is Pass Master. Earn 3 ultimate pass skills while racing any GT car. Okay, so we'll go show you what that is. First, if you want to go to your cars, you can hit Y to filter. And you can go down to GT cars. They're right here. And for me, I also like to sort by performance class. Now, I really have taken to this M8 competition coupe. I redesigned it a little bit, did some upgrades, got it to the A800 level. It was pretty close to begin with. I do have this Continental Super Sports that I like, but it's at a higher level than this one. So I'm going to take the M8 out, and I chose to go to this track that's right next to me here. And it's kind of like a night race. Well, it is a night race. But we need 3 ultimate pass. So you can watch them on your screen to see if I get those. If you do this race and you get, I think an ultimate pass is just, I'm not really sure how you get it. I mean, if you just keep passing in the same combo, you'll get that. I don't know, but I got it from racing this race one time earlier, and I did end up winning by like a nose. But we'll see how we fare out here. It won't give us the notification, but I'm going to try and watch at the top of the screen and count the ultimate passes. All right, so we're starting out. You might even want to let people pass you if you're at a lower difficulty so you can get some more passes. Clean start. Okay, that's the first skill I got. Speed. Haven't passed anybody yet. So there's one. Awesome pass. Great drafting. Great speed. Pass. Ultimate pass. So I got one. Another ultimate pass. See if I pass him again if I get ultimate pass. It's about not breaking the combo. So as long as you stay close to these guys, you're drafting. Let's see if I can pull it off right here. Just keep it hammered. Ultimate pass. So I've already got today's daily challenge in the bag. Now we just need to chase down whoever this is up here. Now this is a big body car. These GT cars are fast, big body cars. Grand Touring, I guess, means luxury and performance. You know, you're not going to have one of these cars. This isn't going to be a car that's gutted with no comforts. You know, this is all the comforts, and it still goes around the Nürburgring pretty quick. So I've made short work of that. That's the fastest I've been in first yet. I ended up racing this again when I took the thumbnail. I didn't win that one. But in the earlier video, 65, I was in like 3rd, and then 80%, I needed to pass the last guy. He doesn't go away, that's for sure. This thing understeers a little bit. I could use the e-brake. I could just tap it to rotate. I don't know if you guys caught it the other day, but I did see on Twitter or TikTok or something that if you let out slowly on the brake, if you're using it, the car will rotate more. So if you're in a turn, let the brake out just a little slower. Don't just let go all the way. That'll increase your handling. It does work. I've tried it. So there's that. Once we get that race done in a GT car and complete 3 ultimate pass skills, you'll get today's daily challenge. Now, I'm sorry I had to re-record this. I did think I had like a fire video, but it is what it is. So I'm making another attempt here. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But let's go check out something else I did in the video. I wanted to show you guys I've been making some of my own real world cars in the game. You may have caught my Cyclone that my dad passed on to me a couple years ago. But then I also made, gotta go here and go back. There we go. A project that me and him had together since I was like younger than 16. You can see all my SVOs here. I was trying to do something. But this Mustang here, I believe the SVOs at the time, I can check, but I believe they were like a 2.3 liter single overhead cam turbo situation. So I converted this to a V8 so it sounds more like mine. This is the color. I should have gave it 373s in the back, but it does have duals. It is that color. It's not a hatch. It's a notchback. It's more of a coupe. Very similar style and year. Mine's a 79, and also the wheels, those rotiforms, kind of look like the stock GT wheels of the day. A little bit more so than the ones that were on the SVO. But I thought it was cool to make versions of these cars. I'm gonna end up in the Cyclone, but for now, let's go to the first one I made, which is my pride and joy, this Honda Civic hatchback. Now they don't have the 92 to 95. They call it like an EG or an EH. Most of the ones that are here are EH if they're left-hand drive. So I had to use a 97 Type R, which is an EK. Not much difference. To most people, they're going to look pretty much the same. But I got the red that I want. This is pretty close to the Milano red, which is my favorite. Not the Rally red of the EKs. I got inky RPF 1s on there in black with a 205 50/15 tire. These are things that I really think are like just the best to put on, especially the EGs. I love a 15-inch wheel and that tire size. But I did swap the engine that I have in real life into this car, since you can do that in the game. I put a 2-liter in. I did the upgrades that I do have on my car: intake, exhaust. What else do I have? I have an ECU, I have K-Pro, but I put the clutch in, limited slip, stuff like that. But the funny thing was, I actually went on the internet somewhere and found the exact transmission that I have and all the gear ratios for all the gears. So this car has the exact gear ratios that my car has. And if you bring up telemetry here, you can actually see this thing only makes like 260 some at the crank, but it's pretty fast and I have fun. So I haven't really driven my car yet. Got it to start, haven't moved it yet. I've been trying to take it really easy and conquer one problem at a time. But let's go get that Cyclone and bring it out. Now I did the same thing with it. I put the modifications that we have on there. I tried to make it as close as we could. The color's great, the slotted wheels, the letters on the tires, but this front end, yet again, it's not the same exact year. It's not a 69, but where it comes out in front there, that protruding nose of a piece there, that is not on the 69. It's pretty much straight across from the lights. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit different, but we're gonna try. I think it was this one I did in the other video. We're gonna try our hand at a race here. I put some suspension on there because it does have that. I put exhaust, intake, but we're sitting about midway in the A750s. It does go up to A800, but we have 752. So I made a blueprint earlier for classic muscle to be in this street race, and spoiler alert, I did not win. I won't tell you what I got just yet. We'll see if I can better it in this video. That's not what I wanted to do. I should have went to the blueprint. One of the cars that did beat me was an Oldsmobile Toronado, which is front wheel drive. I feel like that's cheating, even though it is classic muscle. Go back up here, start this again. Okay, so enter, solo. Here's where we do it. Browse, and then there's mine. Okay. So we're going to jump in and see what we can do. Now, this is a street race. And as I said in my earlier video, this was my dad's car from like 16 years old. And I'm not saying that it's a good thing and you should do it, but back in the day, now this was mid to late 70s, you know, all the muscle cars, now they weren't new at the time, but they were just getting to where they could get into people's hands, especially, you know, teenagers. But they would race these. Very similar situation. Now, not like this, not on winding roads, but they'd race on straight parts of the roads that they'd always travel and try to cut out and pass each other. And as I mentioned earlier, a lot of the guys he knew in high school, if their parents had money, they had like the nice brand new, you know, 426 Hemi, whatever, this, that. Especially when he was in the Air Force, those guys had some crazy cars. Because what else, when you're young and you're in the military, what else are you going to have, right? You're going to have a nice car. I mean, they still do that today. Everybody's got Mustang, Camaro, Challenger. So like I said, I'm going to try. The handling on this is not the best because of the tires, I believe. Maybe I should upgrade the tires a little bit. We knew rear-wheel drive was going to be a problem. I can do it, but I usually don't. The earlier race that I ran, there was a dart. Man, did he just wrecked somebody out of the blue, and I don't know if they programmed that in, but that's crazy. Yeah, it's not looking good for me in this race. I do really like that livery on that Mustang. I'm pretty sure I have one just like it. Must be because it's Don Juan's song. He must have did it or something. Alright, we're not even 50% through though, so we can do this. See? You see that guy just whack him for no reason? You know me, I like to drive without hitting people. If I can. I really this was a bad turn earlier. Okay. I think this is where it all went wrong in my last race. So I'm gonna slow way up, way up. That is one bad thing about the car that I do have right now. The brakes suck, but my dad always used to say that too, because they're just old. And not necessarily old like bad condition old, just the technology is old. It's all drums all the way around. I'm pretty sure. And it's a weird car. It's a Cyclone. So unless you can figure out, you know, if Mustang stuff will work on it of that same time period, you might be out of luck. So I don't want to tear it apart and not be able to get it back together. But I'm hoping somebody can answer me. I know a lot of the places to go to check on this stuff, because we went to these kind of car shows for a long time. All Ford Nationals in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. We got a rear end for the Mustang there. But they always have places like Auto Crafters, and then there's another one. They sell replacement parts. Dennis Carpenter, but I think they're more trucks. But yeah, I still have all those companies memorized. Oh, look at this. I actually did one worse than last time. I got third. But I did really like how that looked in the nighttime with the lights lit up. Dad has half moons on his. I don't know if you guys know about that, but wish I could put those on there. That'd be cool. But yeah, there it is. Little celebratory third place burnout. But those are some of my cars that I have in real life and in the game. Let me see what we're doing tomorrow. Hyperdrive engaged. 12 stars in total from speed traps with any hypercar. So let's go look at that. We're going to sort for hypercars. There they are. Also performance class. So I would say Isn't that crazy? The Jesco's only 8.4 on speed. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I really don't. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say this Koenigsegg here. Where is that other? Where's the Apollo? Oh, I guess it's not a hypercar. Maybe that's why. But I used to use it for these kind of things. But we got to get 12 stars from Speed Traps, so that is 3 stars at 4 different ones. So I'm going to do that, but then I'm also going to come back and try to see if we can beat my personal best, things like that, get higher on the leaderboards. Also, though, for the festival playlist, we have 2 more days. We have tomorrow with the 12 stars, and then we have 3 clean racing skills in a road race. That's super easy. No particular car or anything. But I also have to get this and these 2. Usually I do those together, the 2 Hot Wheels ones. So we have a jam-packed next couple of days. So if you want to see that and you're interested, you like this kind of stuff, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to the point where I can get monetized. Hopefully you guys aren't getting tired of hearing about that. But I'm just trying to appeal to the new people or the people that aren't subscribed because, hey, why not? You're here. But even if you don't subscribe, thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes, your comments. And I guess that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Later.